Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing?
I'm also good. Happy to connect with you after a long.
Yeah. I didn't check the message for, sorry, the email for so long. And once I opened, then I got to know because these days I'm connecting through people through directly my Telegram group.
Okay.
So that is why I stopped, like, I'm not opening the Gmail that much. That is why I took so long, I guess.
Yeah, yes, I remember long time back.
Hmm.
Then I just found you on Insta and I messaged over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations. I saw that now you are engaged.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, all the best for the new beginning.
Thank you.
So, how are the things going on?
Hello? Yeah, can you repeat?
Yeah, I'm saying, how are the things going on?
Things are going pretty well. In between, it was a bit disturbed because of the health issues, but now I'm coming back to the same track.
Yeah, let us introduce ourselves before we start. Okay, you
Sure.
introduce yourself first.
Okay, so as you know, my name is Rajni. I'm from Shri Ganganagar, Rajasthan, which is located on the border of Punjab. And when it comes to my qualification, I have done my graduation in Korean language. Currently, I'm a full-time YouTuber and I help people improve their English, daily conversation English. And yeah, full-time YouTuber you can call as I provide content, upload content regularly on YouTube. And apart from this, if I talk about my hobbies, I mostly love reading books and exploring different culture, talking to different people, at the same time upgrading new skills, like learning new skills.
Yeah. Very good to hear about you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pallavi Dhingra, and I'm an English trainer by profession, and I'm from Delhi, and I have been teaching English for more than 10 years. So this is all about me.
That's amazing to hear, more than 10 years in the same field.
Yeah, actually. And this year I promised myself to be regular on YouTube because all the time
Hmm.
I keep on going and off. I just do for 1 2 months and then I just vanish somewhere and then I go and then I vanish. But this year
Hmm.
I made it as a priority. I will be continuing because nowadays, social media presence matters a lot.
Hmm.
So this
True.
I promise myself to be regular.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of short videos of yours.
Yeah, I am uploading more short videos because that I shoot suddenly and it's done. I give it to
Hmm.
him, he edits and I upload. But to shoot like long videos, it is a bit time consuming.
Mm-hmm. Right. It requires time, but yes, once and yes, YouTube demands consistency and being present on social media really matters.
Yeah, that's true. So, what kind of books do you read?
Mostly, I'm inclined towards self-help books as I'm a person who loves upgrading myself. Since earlier I didn't have proper knowledge of a lot of things and I didn't have the habit of reading. I had the opportunity during school and college too, like we had the library, but I didn't leverage that opportunity ever. So once I started reading, I thought to, I was behind just improving my mindset, lifestyle, and learning English at the same time.
Mm,
So I love mostly self-help non-fiction books.
yeah, that's great. Even I could see a lot of change in yourself. We are connecting after so long, but there is a drastic change that I could feel,
Hmm.
like in the
Yeah,
way.
I think the credit goes to these books.
Yeah, that's true. If we work on ourselves, the result really shows up.
Right.
That's important. Even I love self-love books because what happens here, Delhi, if I have any issue in my life or so rather than Google it or discussing it with somebody, this is my pattern. I always read books. Always.
Hmm.
Suppose I have some issue in my life with my partner or so don't discuss it with anybody. I will find a book related to it. I will read it and I will solve. So this is also
Hmm.
my pattern from so many years.
Yeah, that's true. These books help us in many ways to navigate through the challenges and figure out what actually works and how actually works. And I feel that we personally cannot try everything and go everywhere and explore every opportunity and do. These people have done this for us, and they, I guess, writing a book, I don't know, but maybe it takes 1 year at least to sit and write. So they have gathered all the information, experience, and they sat, they pondered, they contemplated, then they wrote all these, beautiful things which can help us. Then even they ask their friends to read, and they cross check, they upgrade, and then they just share. So I think it's already the amazing thing they have already done before us. So it's very short time, like it would be, life would be very short if we try everything and then learn from that. So I
Yeah,
think it's a great way of learning from others experiences. So that is why I also love reading a lot and learning from others.
yeah, that's true. Even I tell you, recently also I'm reading a book like as this year, my two goals, one, my YouTube channel, and second, my weight loss. So I'm reading a book by Malaika Arora, How to Be Healthy. I think this is the name of the book. Then another day my son comes up, अब आप ये book भी read करते हो? This was his reaction. अब आप ये
Yeah, so according to the need. Hmm.
kids are like too much these days. And even I'm writing a book like how to speak confidently in 30 days. Soon it will be
Okay.
published.
30
So
days. That's a challenge.
yeah, I'm like writing all the things based on the experience of so many years. So how does
Mhm.
it really works? Because everybody needs to be consistent, but nowadays, nobody wants to wait so long to see the results. Everybody wants like
Hmm.
today we start, tomorrow we improve. This kind of a
Hmm.
speed everybody wants because the things are now available to us within like few seconds. So
Hmm.
this is based on the demand of the present need. I am writing the book. Soon it will be
Okay,
published.
I would be really excited and I would love to read because it's it sounds impossible to achieve fluency in just 1 month. And everybody, as you mentioned, that is behind instant results.
Yeah,
Like as soon as they
that's
start,
true.
hmm,
If we don't get anything instantly, we get bored. This is like the pattern these days. So,
right.
taking these things into consideration, I'm writing like working on the present need and how it can actually work because I believe the right kind of knowledge really matters and the right direction. Everyone is doing the
Hmm.
efforts, but what makes them
Hmm.
different it is right direction and the right planning. So that book I
Right.
am like writing, taking and considering all these things.
Hmm. And it would be really helpful for
Yeah.
people like me who are going to help others, going to teach, because again, I started in 2022 from scratch, like as a learner. So it's been only a year that I am just providing sessions too. So it's like very, very less. I think I'm just getting the exposure. I'm just learning from people, understanding them, how I can help. So I think it would take a lot of time for me to understand exactly what things can work for them. So I think it would be helpful for me too, if somebody comes to me and asks me to help me achieve in this 30 days. So great.
Yeah, I hope so. And I'm really glad that you find it useful even without it's being published.
I would love to. Once you publish, we can have another conversation on this then, and it would be like then visible to a lot of people out there. So,
Yeah, that could be a great idea.
yeah.
So, like from the beginning, when you started until now, what are the steps you followed that you improve yourself so much?
hmm I don't think so. It's too much. Still, improving every day, still reading. So, if I talk about the steps, initially when I was entirely perplexed, I just connected to a lot of trainers. And back then, it was not even possible to connect to call earners. Like, I also didn't know about Skype and Zoom and all. So I started with trainers and they gave me the feedback. And honestly, I took steps according to the feedback. Like they suggested to read for at least 30 minutes, 3 pages, 2 pages, then learn words simultaneously. Then they gave the feedback on my tenses also. Like sometimes I used to make mistake in past tense, then conditional sentences. So whatever was required accordingly, I just took steps and I practiced. Later, when I was not connected to the trainers, I continued with the reading habit and I incorporated doing the shadowing too because I got from many people that I have that MTI. And personally, also, I felt that I had issues with sure, so an O sound is still there that I sometimes am not able to pronounce properly. So for that, I started doing the shadowing practice. I want to do writing a lot now, but I'm still not enjoying writing. Like I do for a few days, then I quit in between. So I think writing can be something that can help me now achieve the advanced level, I feel, but I'm still struggling with writing. So shadowing, reading, and speaking on a regular basis. These three things are I'm continuously doing for so long.
Yeah, that's right. So, what's the one thing that you feel is necessary, which you cannot skip at all when you're learning
I think
English?
repetition. What people do is that they watch one video, they will switch to the next, then
Yeah.
third, then fourth, like according to whatever is shown on their browser. Just they would just watch randomly and they would switch to the next one. And when they watch two, three videos in a day, they are not able to remember anything. It's
Mm.
good for listening practice, but again, if you stick to one and watch one video twice or thrice a week, not the same day, maybe you would be able to remember a few words, a few things, you would be able to master that topic a little. So that is not there, and I strongly believe in consistency and repetition. I think repetition has helped me a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Even like the wise man says, that repetition is the mother of all skills. I also believe in that because when you keep on repeating this stuff, what happens when we do something for the first time? After that, we remember, but still we forget. But
Hmm.
repetition really helps us to get the grip of it.
Right.
What was the biggest challenge you faced while you learn your English?
Uh, Biggest challenge. I think initially before starting, I had a lot of doubt, lack of self confidence. That is not about English, that is about the way I had the perception for myself and kind of a mindset I had. So, first, I just shifted the mindset towards positivity. Like, I stopped thinking of what people would think of me if I make mistakes, if they judge me, if they laugh at me, because all these things already happened with me during college. Already, all the professors laughed, and all the seniors and classmates already that happened. So, that was stopping me for so long to not take actually the step and come out and speak. So I changed that, and one day when I started YouTube and speaking journey, I was very sure that no matter who watches my videos, no matter like what people think of, so this I think this was the barrier, like accepting my own mistakes, accepting that okay, I'm lacking, and this is something that is achievable. This is something that I can change. So the mindset was first, and later I think there was a time when I was putting a lot of efforts. I was reading, speaking, but I found that kind of a plateau situation where I wasn't able to see any improvement in myself. And to be honest, in my journey, when I started teaching, though it's with beginners and intermediates, I started learning more. And that teaching then helped me a lot to represent better, speak with the calm and composed way. Earlier, I used to speak a little faster and tend to make more mistakes.
I could even realize
So,
now you are like
yeah.
better, far better.
Hmm. So I think once I started teaching, that polished the way I speak now. And
That
pronunciation is something, the MTI, which took a lot of time because some people suggested me to do the tongue twisters, which I was not very comfortable with. So then I searched a little more about it. Then I got to know that shadowing is something that can help if you maintain consistency in that. So I started doing that. I get from people that they are not even sure about how to do shadowing. This is something really is challenging for them, but I enjoy doing shadowing.
mhm. So how you worked on your sir and sha sounds? Like do you do any exercise or just shadowing?
No, I'm just doing shadowing. I didn't do any different exercise for removing show and so. But all the words like English, she, show, a few words I just noted down and started practicing on a regular basis. Otherwise, initially I used to speak even English. English. So I just started deliberately speaking English. English. So this is how I improved.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, otherwise, I tell you something like even now, though you are speaking it correct, if you want to make it still better than what you are speaking at the moment, so there is like one small trick that you can use in your daily life, and you could see a drastic change. And for that, you don't have to wait ages. You do it now and you see the results. Because I am such kind of a person who believes in giving quick results. So, like
Hmm.
wherever sir comes in, there what you have to do, you have to join your teeth and produce the hissing sound of a snake like this.
Shh. Hmm.
No, not just shh. Join your teeth, and like we say in our culture, like om, and it doesn't stop until unless it stop. Like it's a oh, you don't say om
Mm.
om. Om. So similarly, keep on continuing. Like suppose you have to say sun, so you will not say sun. You will say sun, salt, super. So if you will join your teeth in sir sound wherever it comes in, you will feel yourself a different accent, and that too a better one. So if you are changing, so why not to change yourself for better? Because you are already
Hmm.
improving yourself for that particular sound. Why you want to reach at mid level? Reach the upper level. So
Hmm.
whenever sir comes in, join your teeth and you speak up, and you could see a drastic change. Like see. Now you I generally say see. Now you say see. So there is a difference.
See.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just say see. So you will
See.
see a different change if you will just join your teeth wherever sir comes in, and wherever sure comes in, like we used to watch in our childhood, like shh, koi hai,
Hmm.
like that. So
फिर कोई
wherever
है.
sure
Hmm.
comes in, do like this, shh, and
Shh.
deliberately put finger on your lips, otherwise it won't come. Like suppose English. So wherever SH comes in, so now like you have already improved, but wherever SH comes in for the people, those who are even struggling. So don't just say the whole word, say like this, English. Only produce the
Hmm.
sound. So when they only produce the sound, they will see a drastic change, and it will work very short time period. But the only catch is you have to continue with it. I tell
Yeah.
you many people what happened when I tell them they improve instantly. But that can only survive if you will continue longer, at least for 5 to 6 months following the same pattern.
Hmm.
So, like,
Yeah. Right.
suppose it is Swedish. Sweet. Now I'm saying with that way, that the way I'm teaching, like Swedish. Now I say
Hmm.
Swedish. So there is a difference. You will see a different kind of like the accent you will get it, and that was a better
Hmm.
and hearable accent.
Right.
So this is something can be done. Even you can try, and for the other people also, those who are struggling with search.
Hmm. Yes, I believe that every trick or anything would genuinely give you an the long lasting result only if you follow for at least 5 to 6 months.
That's true. That's right. And that is sometimes hard. Okay, so before we end up the session, any advice, anything you give from your side to the learners, those who are learning English based on your experience? Any pro tip?
Okay. Yeah. That yeah, for so long, I guess people are thinking that English is very tough, though it is not. You just have made this in your mind. So take it easy. It's just a language. By putting some effort, by doing little, things like reading 2 pages, learning or watching one conversation, learning 2 words can help you improve. Because some people have already believed that they would never be able to speak. And to be honest, I am the person who used to write all the English sentences in Hindi, how we type messages on WhatsApp and when we talk in Hindi, right? That way I used to write English and used to mug up all the answers. So from there to here, it's like a long journey, but it's not difficult once I understood. So I think I just want to say that change the mindset and you would be able to learn anything. It's just about your mindset, if you are pessimistic or optimistic, or if you are open to learning. And at the same time, you should be very open to the feedback and maintain consistency.
Yeah, that's true. I really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so it was lovely connecting with you, and all the best for your future, and hope to connect with you soon.
Yeah, I hope you would publish your book soon. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to read, and definitely we would connect again and would talk about it.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for inviting. It was really a great talking to you and great conversation. So
Yeah.
relaxing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much and have a great day ahead.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.